from me, bitch, I'm perfect. Lie from me, bitch, I'm perfect.
I never snitch on daddy. Never. I hold up.
Your boy said back in another video, and what have I used for my scars and what I'm currently using for my scars. This video is for dudes that are getting top surgery and for others who are in the look of getting surgery and what treatment to take care of their scars of. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I was using during the recovery of top surgery was silicone strips and silicone gel. But I wasn't really like using silicone gel until like last year of October. I had like 3 small little tubes of gel, and I just kept erecting and applying to my scars. But it did something though. It did its job. It definitely did its job. But the first thing that I was doing was silicone strips, and that's one thing your surgeon will definitely recommend you doing. Is silicone strips. They work wonders, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it see, us men who are African American and my color, biracial, we tend to have this hypertrophy scarring going on. I don't know how it is for Caucasian skin. I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but the melanin in our skin tends to increase. We don't know why. The more collagen than usually. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but this is why we use those silicone strips to tame that down. I mean, you're gonna have a scar, but it's gonna be really invisible. You gotta consistently keep using that. See, me, I was on and off. I was using Scarway. That was one product that I was using. I had literally like 1 box, but they are reusable for up to 14 days. You take it off, you take your shower, you put it back on, the same one. Up to 14 days. Once you notice that it's not sticking anymore, that's when you know it's not good. And you throw it away. You can get those from Amazon. You can definitely get those from Amazon for sure for less. And if you got a Prime account, they'll be here tomorrow. So they'll be there at your crib tomorrow. So it's other brand names that other people are using. It looks like a roll. Definitely looks like a roll. But I'm just gonna let y'all know it's just a brand because they all do the same. Feel me? It's a brand. It's a brand name that makes it much expensive. And makes it have people like, oh, it's better, this is better. It's just different, you know. It's in a roll or it's clear, but it's silicone tape. So I definitely want people to I highly recommend that. If you are allergic and get a reaction to that, then I have these other regimens that may help with your scars. This is the scars thing that I was doing. So I was on and off with scar tape or silicone tape, and I was using another product called I think it's 9M or something like that. I'm not sure, but I will put it in the description below. It's cheaper, and that was recommended by my surgeon as well. It helped, made my scars softer, but the sucky thing about them is that they start coming off. They start not being sticky anymore. So that's one sucky thing about silicone strips. Usually you use them up until, you know, a year. Some people kept using them, and that's why they have invisible scars. But there's a scar, it's just very light. So the next product that I was using was coconut oil and shea butter, and I actually have shea butter. I don't have the coconut oil, but I have shea butter, and somebody was telling me to use shea butter. I was using that, and it helps with dark spots, treats arthritis, skin discoloration, stretch marks, improves the muscle stiffness, and sunscreen due to the vitamin E and D. So you can get this at your local beauty supply store, or if you're the type of person like me that likes to order things offline, Etsy, Amazon, you can get it for the love. You know what I'm saying? I only paid $5 for this big thing, but I had the creamy one, which was $3.99. It's like a creamy texture, and it is shea butter. So definitely want to use that. I've heard people use castor oil for the scars. I've heard, you know, people use a lot of things. Just showing you what I've used. The thing that I used was an aloe and onion. So I used regular aloe first, but before I go into the aloe and onion thing, it's actually interesting that I've used in that, and I've never heard anyone that had top surgery use aloe and onion. But before getting into it, aloe definitely helps rejuvenate the skin. It is also good for face regimens, body regimens. People use it for their hair, beard, and so on. It's definitely good though. I fucks with it heavy, and you could buy this from your little Asian markets. You could also buy it from Amazon, fresh, and you can definitely get it from your Walmart, your Acme, your ShopRite, your Shop and Stop, and all that. So your fruits and vegetable farm, they don't even cost no more than $1 or $1 and some change, and it ain't gonna hurt your bank account to buy you one of these. It's also good for foods and stuff like that too. So people make like aloe drinks and things like that. Mix it with some aloe, sea moss, shit like that. So you want to cop this. It helps with the scars as well. Like I said, it rejuvenates and strengthens the collagen of the growth of new skin cells. And there's other ways, like you could cut it in pieces and freeze them, and then, or do what I did. I use them currently for my hysterectomy scars. Oh, and it looks just like this. And I cut them and I took them out the skin. Or like I said, you can freeze them, and then whenever you need them, you can let them sit until they thaw out. Cocoa butter. Wait a minute, before I even speak about cocoa butter. Well, cocoa butter is just basically twice. I was putting this on every day. This was like, you know, the bar, just put it on, you know, moisten it. It was kind of lightening it up and it was softening up my scars. But then, you know, it's still early because, you know, it's only been a year and 10 months. So, you get this from your local beauty supply store or your hair store. Now, back to the aloe, but I added onion. So, I looked this up on YouTube, right? Onion has something to do with, like, it's just a natural silicone to me, because it pretty much was just helping. You know, it was helping with the inflammation, the redness, the little. Y'all ever experienced the pain? Onion does something to that. And onion has like a nasty smell, but it was helping with the aloe on top of it. And I was using it. What you do is use a cotton swab. You use a cotton ball, and you pat it on your scars or any scar you have. It does a lot. It does. You know what I'm saying? But I just couldn't take the onion smell. I didn't want to keep smelling like onion, and onion's very potent. So I kind of stopped that and just kept using aloe for a little bit. But you could definitely try that out. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that's going for surgery, you could definitely try these out. You know what I'm saying? They kind of helped me. I was very consistent, except for the silicone strips. I was on and off because I didn't have a job at the time, and I did a GoFundMe, so I didn't really have as much coins on me. So, but now that I am working, trying my best here with it, and I'm taking my time, patience with the flatten of the scars. Scars take about at least a year or two to start flattening, or more. Your surgeon will definitely tell you that. So please be patient. If your scars are not going down and they are getting bigger, as keloid, hypertrophic is definitely something common that us African Americans go through, and us biracial people go through. It is kind of common. If it's like to the size of keloid and none of these products are working, speak to your surgeon about, I guess he might suggest cortisone shots. If cortisone shots ain't working, maybe a revision is kind of needed. I'm not too sure. Everybody's body is different, and everybody's collagen and skin growth is very different. But if you are getting top surgery, please definitely talk to your doctor about the scar treatment and how post-care is going to be. Please do so. I hope your surgeon does a blessed job on your results that you're looking for, and I hope you have a blessed, if anybody, like I said, anybody's going for surgery, have a blessed and speedy recovery. Yes, and please listen to your surgeon. Much love. It's your boy Cedric Jamon. I'm out. Mwah. Thank you for watching the video. More videos to come. Stop what you're doing, subscribe, like, comment, show some love.